Hey everyone, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you some reasonable household tips on how you can save money, on how you can curtail costs and look at cutting costs to save a bit of additional money, especially in the economic crisis that we're all in. Money is very hard to come by these days, so I'm going to give you some top tips to how you can look at your current outgoings, shave a bit off the edge and see if you can save a bit of money. Put it in an ISA, put it wherever you want it to go, put it towards children's education. But it's very important, even though financial times are hard, it's always important to be putting money away. In England we have a saying, put money away for a rainy day, and what it means is when days are blue, for instance, your boiler breaks, something breaks, a tap breaks, a radiator breaks, something breaks, the vacuum cleaner breaks. There's always something going on which is going to make you spend money, and if you don't have that money in reserve, the classic temptation is to put it onto your credit card or to get credit to actually do it, and then you can end up paying back a lot more than the product was actually worth. So it's good to have money in your savings. So in today's video, I'm going to go through some of what I think are top tips for how you can save money here and there. So if you're looking to save a bit of money, stay tuned to this video. Before we go on, can I please ask you to like and subscribe to our channel, as it really does help our channel. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. For all of our returning subscribers, welcome back. To anyone who's new and has come across this video, my name is Matthew. Thank you so much for joining us. My wife's name is Tombara, and together we run this YouTube channel. So stay focused as I'm going to go through my top tips on how you can save money. Number one, you need to get an understanding for all of your outgoings. So that means get your bank statement and do a calculation for what you have coming in, your wages, any additional money you have coming in, and then do a separate, if you want to put it on a spreadsheet, if you want to write it down, if you want to stick it in the notes on your phone, anything's fine. Get an understanding for what is going out, and then you have your what's known as disposable income. So you have all the money coming in on one side and you have all the money going out on the other for bills. That way you get an understanding for what your disposable income is, and then you know every month how much money you have extra. Say if it's £200, you know then that after everything has come in and everything has gone out, you roughly have £50 a week for which what you can spend. So if you want to go out with your friends, you know if you withdraw £50, you're at your week's limit for what you can take out that week. That way you will never start going over and over. It's good to get an understanding, primarily what's coming in, what's going out. Then you have your disposable income. And from that disposable income, if you have any, you can try and save a little bit. Put yourself a target on it, whatever percentage of your disposable income is, from 5 to 75%. Say okay, this month I'm going to try and save 50% of my disposable income. If it's 200, you're saving £100 a month, bang, in the bank for a rainy day if something breaks, for something in the future. Number two on my top tips, try, if you have credit cards, to pay them off as quickly as possible, because credit cards are the major way which you will pay interest, and you'll be paying them back for years and years and years and years and years if you're only paying your minimum payment. So if you have store cards, if you have credit cards, if you have any kind of card with high interest on it, try and pay it off as soon as you possibly can, and that way you will save money in the long run. Number three, There are so many streaming platforms out there and things that we sign up to. A lot of the times, I'm guilty of this. I can fancy watching something. I'm having a day off. I've got a couple of beers, a pizza. The beers are going down well. The kids are sleeping in bed, and I fancy watching something that's on a new channel. So I sign up to that channel, and then I forget I've signed up for it. So every month I'm getting billed for that channel. Like Amazon Prime, but you'll know with Amazon Prime that it has a lot of sub-channels in it. I believe there's Paramount Plus. You can also get it through iTunes, all of them. It's not only one platform. There's MGM. There's the horror one, Shudder. There's lots and lots of I think there's Hey You is a reality TV. But on top of that, you've got Disney, you've got Apple Plus, you've got Netflix, you've got all of these, and it can be very easy to sign up for a lot of them and be paying for them. Some of them are even up to maybe £15 a month, and you forget you've done it. So get an understanding when you do your breakdown of what's going out, and you see something coming out for $15.99, you could have set it up through PayPal, you could have set it up. However, get an understanding for what exactly it is going out of your account. And then you might say, well, I've watched it that Friday night, but I've never watched it again. So go on through the platform you booked it on and cancel it. That way you've got that money never going out of your account, and you can always save it, and it will go towards your disposable income at the end of the month. Remember, the more disposable income you have, the more you'll be able to save, the more you'll be able to put away if something breaks, and the more you'll be able to save up for something that you might look forward to. It might be a holiday next year, it might be towards a new car, you might be saving up in the long term to get a deposit for a mortgage. But it all starts by you getting a grasp of what's going out of your account and what's coming in, and learning how you can curtail costs and save money. Now, I'm not a financial advisor in any way, shape or form, but these are just some of my personal top tips which I have learned on how to save money each month. So to run through them again, number one, get an understanding for what's going out and what's coming into your bank account every month. Okay? If you've got things on finance, if you've got your mortgage or your rent, if you have money that you put aside for shopping or for petrol, get an understanding for, let's say on average I spend £30 a week on petrol, and on average I spend £100 a month on food. Then you know that you're putting them into your costs that are coming out. So when you have your wage and every other income into your account, do a big list of everything that comes out with a breakdown of exactly what it is. Electricity, gas, water, council tax, mortgage or rent, social money. But social money can be whatever your social life is. If you like to go out for a few drinks with your friends, factor that in as well. How much do you spend every month going and doing that, and then you'll get an understanding for what is coming in and out of your account every week. Number two on the list, remember, was to look at your credit cards, look at your store cards, and if you can, pay them off as quickly as possible. Myself and my wife have done another video explaining what credit cards is. We'll put a link for that at the end in case you want a breakdown of what a credit card is. But it's so important that if you can, when you buy things on credit or store cards, pay them off the same month. That way you won't accrue any interest. And if you've got a lot of money on a credit card, let your focus be to try and pay that off first, because that's what will be causing you a lot of interest. And number three, look at all the things that you have signed up for that cost money. Especially in light of consoles, Xbox do a subscription service, PlayStation do a subscription service, the PC do subscription services. If you have any of those, have a look how often you use them and if they're still relevant to you, including all of the streaming sites that you have signed up for, whether you need them all. There might be a case of you might see lots of good things on one streaming site, so you focus on that, and then you don't have to keep it. You can cancel it and come back to it. So pick and choose the ones that you want if you're looking to save money. So I hope this video has helped. Just 3 little top tips for how you can try and save money. So once you have an understanding for how much money you can save, how much money you could potentially save, then my recommendation to you is to look towards where you want that money to go. And if it's something that you think you're going to have long term, look for what's going to give you the best interest. Look at what ISAs, for instance, ISAs, there are many things to invest your money on, but if I just take ISAs for instance, look at what ISAs are paying the best interest rates and invest some of your disposable income every month into an ISA. That way you will be getting some return on your money. It won't just be sitting in a current account which pays very little or no interest whatsoever. So I hope this video has helped. I hope it has found you well. Remember, for all your immigration and visa information and anything to do with finance and investments, keep it locked right here on our channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.